I had a health issue that put my career on pause, or just kind of ended my career at my prime. And when you compete, I'll go back a little bit. Whenever in high school, I try to play every sport, and I just wasn't good enough, right? I wasn't athletic enough, and that's what was going through my mind. So I was thinking, sports aren't for me. But realistically, what I know now is that I didn't know what hard work actually was. I would put some work in. If I didn't get to play, then I would just quit, right? And there was a definition of hard work that I had in my brain that was not going to be sufficient for life. So when you get into mixed martial arts, you learn what it really is. And I found what I loved through martial arts, and obviously started thinking, well, maybe I am an athlete. Maybe I can compete in something that's sport related. Ended up, having a pretty good career up until the health issues. And once you find your identity and it gets taken away from you, you kind of have to take a step back and figure out what's the next step here. And honestly, the come up, right? I look back to when I tried to start doing the program, and I was thinking, well, what if we try it again? It's a lot more people are watching it. It's more mainstream now. It's not the human cockfighting. It's not, people think you're bringing in violence to the school. So we partnered up with some of the close guys that I have around me, and we said, let's just try to do it. And we got into the schools, started getting into the schools that are not under OKCPS, started making ourselves known out there. And now Oklahoma City Public Schools recognizes as one of their programs. John Marshall is recognizing us as an elective option for the kids to be able to take as a credit. And that's exactly why we started, is to give these kids an opportunity. And man, you don't even know how many messages we get, from between all the coaches, of kids saying, this is what I want to do. This is what's going to take me off the streets. I just want to make my mom proud. I just want to make my grandma proud. And those are the vulnerable messages and the vulnerable conversations that we love having with these kids. And it reminds us that we are on the right path.
Some of the challenges we face are just kind of typical teenage stuff. The kids are kind of learning how to address the next chapter in life, and so we're kind of teaching some of that stuff to them. A lot of the stuff that we teach is not just punches and kicks. These kids have not really been taught how to manage credit, how to buy a car and do all that. So we pull these kids aside, we take them to E-Man's office, and those are some of the things that we like to teach them and help them prepare for the next chapter in life.
And if I was given this opportunity in school, oh man, I'll probably be a world champ. I ain't gonna lie about it. I'll probably be a world champ because, back in the day when I was in school and everything, it was a different era. It was a different time. People were built different. If I had this and everything, I think I would have been a lot better martial artist, a better coach, and I probably would have had more of an outlet for the childhood and everything, because that's what it's about. Of course, we got told to go outside and play and everything, though, but having actual martial arts and more of a variety of martial arts like we do now makes a whole lot of difference. So probably been better.
Well, some of the kids, we can really tell we're making a difference from them by the day they start with the program. We can tell a mood change and a demeanor change in them as they progress in the program. When they first come to us, a lot of them are not in a good place. And as they join the program and learn some confidence and some of the skills that we teach them, we see pure joy in these kids. We can really tell by the smiles and the attitude and everything as they come to practice.
Striking drills are probably my favorite and everything, because not only is it simulating the fight, though, but you're kind of training your eyesight for the fight. I see if I can block a punch, or I can block a kick, or I can check a kick and everything, right? It's giving that person the visualization that they're actually going to be in a fight. And you can pick up that pace also if you're going to try to be in a fight. So say like Patrick and Travis, there are two captains with us in the come up. I have them do drills and stuff, and I have them pick it up a little bit, and they pick it up and they can get in that fight sense. So when they come to the fight, they're not going to be so uncomfortable, and it's not going to be so unfamiliar.
If I would have been given this opportunity in high school, I probably would have had perfect attendance. I don't know that I would have ever missed class. I've been I've been involved in martial arts and wrestling since I was 5 years old and absolutely love it. So if they would have had this in school, yeah, I probably would have had the best attendance of any kid in school.
Things that these kids need to look out for is life. Because life is just like a fight. It's going to throw you so many different ups and downs. It's going to throw you this way. It's going to knock you down a few times. But it's a matter if you can get back up and keep on going with it. Because, I mean, a lot of us don't get that advice. We don't know how to handle life. And especially coming out of high school and stuff like that, life is going to hit you like like this, because now you're considered an adult. You got to go out and adult things. You got to go out and pay bills. You got to go out and do these things. And not a lot of people are like ready for that. So I would say the best thing to look out for, life.
Some of my favorite drills, because my background is wrestling, is the takedowns, throws, and that kind of stuff. That's kind of my specialty. I was never really much of a striker growing up. I boxed a little bit, but that's not my forte. I leave that to the professionals like E-Man and Coach Gary.
What the crowd can expect, November 21st from Patrick. I would say Patrick is one of the hardworking kids that we have here. He's not afraid to bang. He's not afraid to give an inch or go to an inch. He's not afraid to push the pace and everything, right? So you're gonna see a lot of skill. You're gonna see a lot of speed, and don't blink, because hey, somebody might get knocked out. I don't know. It ain't gonna be him.
The advice I would give them is really what to focus on for the next chapter in life, and that's one of the things we address with the kids as they start aging out of our program. 17, 18, we start addressing those needs with them and preparing them for, what is it you want to do with your life. One of the things we've encouraged a lot of the kids to do is consider military. Some of them have even looked at becoming a fireman. But my twins went to the Coast Guard Academy, so I'm a firm believer and practice what I preach when it comes to the military. And I think every young man can benefit from learning some of those skills that they're going to teach you there. The work ethic, time management, things like that. So those are some of the things I encourage these kids to consider.
I was 17 years old when I first joined the program. I joined last year of May 2024, and this program has done so much for me ever since I've been in it. I'm extremely grateful. My least favorite thing about practice would probably be the people who don't take it serious. My favorite thing about practice would be that after every practice, you come out a little bit happy, like you just kind of accomplished something, and all the endorphins that run through your brain, stuff like that. It feels good to put in a lot of hard work and then to come out and then just feel good, It's amazing. It's good for your mental, it's good for your physical, all that, just benefits. A few things that my coaches have taught me. One of them would be that to always control my emotions, kind of like, instead of for example, like the match, that's coming up, I'm gonna be anxious, I'm getting ready for it, and just to think about it, the anticipation, it's scary, and that's a big example. Being behind this camera, and that's it, just emotions. You should donate to the Come Up Foundation because personally it's helped me and many others. I would say the biggest things would probably be the discipline, that comes with it. It helps the community, and it boosts your confidence, just stuff like that. Everybody needs it, and I'd really suggest doing it because you're helping so many people. I've been taking this fight really serious. I put a lot of work into this fight. I have a lot of people in my corner, from different backgrounds, and I'm very confident. I think my opponent's really good. I've done background checks, and I honestly think it's gonna be an amazing fight. I've gained a lot of confidence and self-esteem being in this program. It's taught me a lot about myself. Another one would be making good decisions. I'm a big person on decisions, and that's what truly matters to me.
On November 21st, the Come Up Foundation and Husky Fat Promotions come together once again for something greater: the future of our youth. Join us on November 21st as we continue Lift of the Future Leaders of America in an epic fight night you soon won't forget. Featuring the small glove heavyweight title on the line as Myron Light-Skin Dynamite Dennis faces off in rematch 3 years in the making versus Davis the Pitbull Horacio Jr.
Because honestly, I'm pissed because I was having a good day. I was sitting poolside. I was on my third espresso martini, and then all of a sudden I hear ding, bing, Ding, ding, bing, bing. My inbox blowing me up. Everybody's like, hey, did you see that? You just got called out. They said David Saracio. He came to my town, started fights with my friends, and then called me out. So now that's where the motivation is.
Also featuring Kel Millette defending his flyweight title versus Blake Shea, as well as the super welterweight title holder Jason All Smiles Ramirez. Get your sponsor package here. All proceeds go directly to the nonprofit and are tax deductible.